Hey guys, this is Trenchy back again to bring you another video. Um, well, actually, live. We're live. I forgot I wanted to do this as a live. It is weird because I decided to not go through StreamYards on this one. I might do a StreamYards later if anybody wants to come on and stuff. But I wanted to do this one solo. So I decided to go live through the good old uh, regular YouTube. I wanted to treat this like a video, and I wanted to treat this like a video in live format. That's pretty much what I wanted to do. And if you haven't read the title, today is Goonie Day, and I forgot where the film shot. Like, I think it's like Oregon or something. I forget exactly. On June the 7th, they started. I forget exactly when they started. They officially made June the 7th Goonies Day. And they would celebrate it, they would watch the movie and stuff. And since Goonies is my favorite movie of all time, I wanted to do something for Goonies Day. And I decided um, to not only do this, celebrate Goonies, but I wanted to celebrate the very niche subgenre of groups of kids films because I enjoy this subgenre a lot. I really enjoy the group of kids subgenre. Um, I really have fun with those types of movies. So I did make a top 20 list, and with this, and there's probably stuff I'm missing, but with this, I really wanted to show the variety of these types of films. Because there is quite a variety with it. So I just wanted to show that, you know, and I wanted to celebrate this genre. Now, I know that uh, I kind of just spoiled what my number one's gonna be, but with the title and everything. But come on, it's more about not what it's more about not what's on the list. Well, just discussing it. We all know what's gonna be number one, but it's to see what other films, and it's to celebrate and bring awareness to this little underrated subgenre. So for number 20, you got Now and Then, which Christina Ricci, Fora Birch, and you got the adult versions of them with like Rosie O'Donnell, Demi Moore. This is a nice, sweet little kids film, a little coming of age story, and it's interesting because it's a group of girls uh, that this movie follows. So you think it wouldn't be relatable, but in a way it is. Like, we all go through similar struggles and similar friendships, and this movie still hits. I like how it deals with adult subjects, but through a child's lens. Like, it's still through that pure child's lens, which is fun. I love the idea of it being set in the 70s, and the music. The music is great. Fucking, I, I forget what song is playing. I think it's Candy Shop or something. They're singing while they're painting the fence, and the one girl's eating a Twinkie and shit. Um, I really like the baseball sequence where the kid makes fun of her and it goes after her dead mom. Like, Christina Ricci beats the shit out of him, then he assaults Christina Ricci's dead mom. The other girl beats the shit out of him. really shows the power of friendship and shit. It's just a good movie. It hits. It hits. So yeah, number 20 now and then. Oh my bad. Someone's calling. Who cares? I'll wait till the ringing's done to start up with number 19. Okay. We all know you're scam likely. Yay. When the ringing stops, I will go to my number 19 pick. Don't worry. I know no one's really watching this anyways. But still. Okay, there we go. So, number 19 is Adventures in Babysitter. I was introduced to this movie this year, actually, by a friend, Mac. He's out on a boat now in, like, Alaska and shit, fishing. I hope he is safe. I hope things go well for him, and I hope he makes that cash, gets that fish. Um, Adventures in Babysitting is really fun. I really enjoy the group of kids in this one. The brother, his goofy friend, who's hiding in the bushes and shit. Like that friend that won't leave and is like blackmailing them and shit. The little girl who's a big fan of Four, which was nice to see, like especially in the 80s. Like Four wasn't as big as he is now, so to see an 80s film where a girl is idolizing Four was pretty dope. And I really love the payoff with that at the garage. The payoff of the little girl being a fan of Four and that garage sequence, that was sweet. It is just a very fun adventure film. It had some edge to it. It went there. They're dealing with like gangsters and stuff. The babysitter, who's a teenager, has like a doppelganger who's a adult star. Um, it's just a fun little adventure movie. I'm, and it's a shame it took me a while to see that one. And I thank my friend Mac for showing me it. It's a good film. It's a good film, and that's why it's got to be on the list at number 19. I enjoy it a lot. Number 18, we got Little Monsters, man. Now, I counted this because the kids at the end team up together to fight the monsters and stuff. Like in the beginning, it's the one kid, the main kid, Fred Savage. You got the girl he likes, his best friend, and in the beginning it's just them, and they gotta save his little brother from the monsters and stuff. But then they end up teaming up with the bully, who Howie Mandel is the monster, like peas in his sandwich and shit, or peas in his apple juice. Let me get right, peas in his apple juice and shit. And it's what the fuck, and it's just a fun. I love the team up and shit. And I love the kids' interactions. I love the interactions with the bullies. And this is just a memorable film. Even Howie Mandel has that childish nature to him. And I just like the little group of kids in this movie. Not that the kids are the focus, but they're a pretty big part of it for sure. So I had to include that little, what would it be, like a quadrat? I don't know, like five, what would it be, 5 people? I don't know, but, Definitely gotta count good old Little Monsters, man. Gotta count it. Had to be on the list at number 18. Number 17, we're going to Disney Channel original movie. A DCOM, if you will, from the 90s. Gotta go with Halloweentown. This one's more of a fantastical movie, but you have great little cast with you got Marnie, the main kid, the older sister, the younger sister who's kind of like innocent, and you got Marnie who's always like the show off kind of, and the one who's like, oh, look at this, monsters and stuff and magic, and really embracing it. And then you got the brother who's like the stick in the mud and kind of like the straight guy. And these kids play off of each other very well. I mean, it's not my favorite of the franchise, but I thought it deserved a mention. I do enjoy this movie, and um, I like the kids interact. I like the brother and sister sibling rivalry and stuff, and the fucking brother just says some stupid ass shit. Like, not stupid ass shit, but he'd be going off. It's like, dude, there's ghosts right in front of you, dude, and you're sitting here trying to apply logic. Like logic's gone, man. Logic is fucking gone. Logic left the window. It left the fucking area, man. It bounced. It bounced, man. But no, I had to include it on the list. I had to include Halloweentown. Very very special to my childhood and shit. And it's not the greatest group of kids. Like, it's not the greatest of this genre, but it's still fun. It's still fun. So yeah, 17, Halloweentown. I don't think anybody's watching. I got the live chat on. If I'm not talking to you, it's because YouTube's not showing me your comments, but I don't think anybody's here anyways. It keeps showing me people will pop in, but no one stays. So yeah. But I just wanted to, like, not, like, point out, but I just wanted to say, like, yeah, dude, I'm not ignoring your comments if there are any. I just can't see them. Okay. So, gotta go, number 16. Number 16. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Come on. The 70s classic. This one really, the kids aren't really a group, but the kids are a big feature, and there are so many different types. Like, all the kids have strong personalities. Like, you got Charlie, the good guy, the hero of the story, just wants to do right by his family, just wants to help people. Then you got Augustus Gloop, the fucking fat kid who won't stop fucking eating. Like, the biggest stereotype. That fat kid stereotype appears a lot on this list. But, I mean, this is the epitome of the fat kid stereotype. Fucking Augustus Gloop. You got, Violet Beauregard, who is kind of like the fast talker, the loudmouth. She's the daughter of the car salesman, so of course she's the attention seeker of the group, but she also has that fast talk, and she's the gum chewer, she's always flapping those gums, man. She's always talking. She's got that fucking, she inherited from her father. She's got that fucking, cars dealer type way of talking, which was an interesting addition, You got uh, fucking Veruca Salt, man. The bitch from hell. The bitch from hell, the epitome of a bitch. Um, you know, it's just Jesus Christ, man. I want the world. I want the whole world. Just, oh God. Oh God. It's just, somebody help. Help. This child is scaring the fuck out of me. It's just, fucking, just crazy, man. Like, gee. Like I said, these kids have a big personality. And Veruca, man, Veruca's one that just, it's like, oh, I cannot stand this little child. And then you got Mike TV with his cowboy hat, his guns, and it's not real. It's not real and shit. It's on TV. Like that little shit. It's like all the kids stand out, man. Like this is one of the older films that did it, and it's just, great cast. All the kids are memorable, from the bad ones to Charlie. Just, I couldn't not talk about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory while talking about this genre. So I had to have Wonka on there, man. Uh, Coming in at number 15, man, is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And man, this one's another one I seen as a kid, and it hits. There's so many memorable characters, from Greg and his slightly sociopathic behaviors to the nice Rowley, to the crazy out there Fregley, little Shirag. Little Shirag. The sequels are great too, but this first one hits, man. Patty Jenkins, his rival, beats him up on the wrestling team. That Wizard of Oz scene where he just has enough as the tree and starts throwing fucking all the apples at Dorothy, who's Patty Jenkins, his rival. And it's a fun time. I mean, all the kids work again in this film. Like, all the kids are very front and center. I mean, they're not exactly a group, but it does revolve around these kids. And, there's not really a focus on the adults. I mean, the adults are there, but this is mainly about these kids and stuff and their relationships with each other. And how Greg's kind of a sociopath, and he has to learn to be, to feel for people, and not think about getting famous, and, like, actually be a good person. Fucking Greg, man. Yeah, man. Greg's scary sometimes. He's a bit of a sociopath. Breaks fucking Rowley's arm, and then gets jealous of him for getting attention and shit because of the cast. Fuck Greg. Number 14 is The Gate. My friend John introduced this to me recently, and I really enjoy it. A fucking good film. Again, the kids. You have the little boy. You have his redhead friend who's into the demonic and stuff. Like, I love the scene where he's got the towel over his head and he's reciting the words, and he's into the occult. And then you have the sister and her two friends. Like, this group just works well off of each other. There's a lot of insensitive slurs, but it's just funny and shocking to hear kids say this shit. But it happens. People say this shit, and I just like how these kids gotta team up to deal with these demons that are trying to get in the house and shit. They're fighting off the demons the best they can. Yeah, the special effects are great, and like I said, like I wanted to make this list a diverse list to show how diverse this subgenre is. There's some horror in here. There's some adventure. There's some comedy. There's some drama coming to age. And this is one of the horrors. And there's especially a scary scene when the kid goes down and he sees his dead mother. He's like, oh shit, my mom's back in shit, but it turns out to be a fucking demon, and it turns into that monster and shit. Like, that's some freaky shit. So I had to put the gate on here, and thank you, John, for introducing me to that, because I love that shit, man. That was dope. Like, the practical effects are superb. Are superb. Oh, hey, one person, how you doing? If you want to chat, go ahead, you can. If you don't want to, that's cool too. I am live, so if you want to talk in real time, we can. I know I am doing a list and shit, but I am. We can talk and stuff too, because I just wanted to make this a live kind of interactive thing. But yeah, going back, that was number 14, The Gate. Number 13, gotta go with Little Giants. Now this movie is kind of like a Mighty Ducks type situation, like a Mighty Ducks or... Hey, Paul, what's up, man? First of all, we're gonna fix that. You are now a mod, because that's what you deserve. I'm doing good, man. Thanks. How are you? I'm just discussing, because today is Goonies Day. The June 7th, Goonies Day, my favorite film of all time. I'm discussing groups of kids films, the subgenre, and I'm doing my top 20 of that. And, yeah, man, it's going good. It's going good. I wanted to celebrate it somehow, but I just didn't want to make it all about Goonies, so I decided to highlight this underrated subgenre that can come in many shapes or forms. Yeah, yeah, but dude, that's my shit, man. It's my shit. Yeah, man, how you doing? How you doing, actually? And I hope you're doing well, man. You know? But yeah, sticking to the list, we got at number 14, we have, or I already did number 14. Oh, you just, whoa. Oh man, I'm not taking you away from anything, am I? I'm not taking you away from anything? Because I don't want to do that, man. That would suck. Okay, cool. And hopefully I can catch you. It'll be cool to talk again and shit, man. Hopefully I can catch you on, one of, if Sasha does a stream. I know he wants to do a stream again. Hopefully I catch you again, man, because it's been a while since we fucking talked and shit. It'd be dope to talk again, because I remember last time I talked to you, me, you, and Sasha talked for like 13 hours, or that shit was insane. That was some crazy shit, man. It was like, holy fuck. That was some crazy shit. It was a good conversation, though. We never wanted it to end, and it didn't for a while. Yeah. Cool. Oh, you set your own hours? That's dope, man. That's pretty dope. That's cool that you set your own hours and stuff. And you're your own boss and shit. That is dope. Very cool. But yeah, at another 13 is Little Giants, man. Hey Marty, how you doing? What's up? Yeah, I'm just doing a little. Oh, dude, Mochichi, you wait. The Frog Brothers are definitely in here. I'm probably gonna end up watching it for sure. I mean, I've seen it so many times, but like I probably end up watching it, man, for sure. I'll probably end up watching it again. But yeah, Mochichi, you jumping the gun, but it's in here. How you doing, Marty? Oh, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, Mochichi, you guys are jumping. I want to debate. Okay, don't jump the gun. They're in here. Now, I'm just mentioning the films in general, but the Frog Brothers are in there, and the Monster Squad is in here. Where they rank, you'll see. Sandlot is in here as well. Oh, you good, dude? You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. You have a good time at the pub? You getting in any trouble? Followed it like a ribbit. Yeah, man. Dude, if you want to rebate, we can do it, man. We can fucking go at it, man. For sure. For sure. Our gang comedies. Jesus. Yeah. That's good, man. That's good. I'm glad you had a good time. That's cool. But how drunk are you? How fucked up are you? On a level from 1 to 10. How fucked up are you? I'm curious. We can do gangbang comedies another time. I don't think that should be involved in this, because then the FBI might get involved. 7 point. Oh shit. Okay. So you're not too bad, but you're pretty burned. You're pretty buzzed. Holy shit. That's crazy, man. Okay, so. Oh, dude, I haven't seen Lord of the Flies. I read a little bit of the book, or Lord of the Flies. Man, that's a good... See, this is why I wanted to do this, because I wanted to get people's opinions, and I wanted to, out about new films, because I love this subgenre, man. I love this subgenre, and I want to find out more stuff. So, number 13 is Little Giants, man. 90s movie. You got Rick Moranis, and I just like these kids, man. Kind of like earlier, it's like Bad News Bears type thing going on. Mighty Ducks, you got these group of kids kind of all suck at football, and Rick Moranis has a daughter. She wants to play football, but they won't let her because she's a girl. So they start their own team, the Little Giants, and they go up against the rivals, the Cowboys. And there's a lot of fun moments in this. I like when he puts the tar on his hands and he tries to catch the football and shit, but his hands are stuck together so he can't catch it. I like it when the icebox, I forget her name, Bethany, the Rick Moranis' daughter in the movie, she she drives a little car and she chases the bullies on the bike and shit. Um, but yeah, this is just fun. There's a kid in here that looks exactly like the kid that played Fregley in fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but the ages don't match up. But it's really weird seeing that. But I like the dialogue. There's a lot of fun, kind of back and forth, and it's just your general, your general fucking group of kids comedy type movie. It's very silly, very tongue-in-cheek. Like, the bad guy, or the antagonist, he's teaching the kids how to tackle, and he's got his wife holding, like, this, like, cardboard, and he goes to tackle the cardboard, and his wife moves out of the way, and he goes flying out the window and shit. Just fun shit, Had to mention Little Giants here. Had to mention Little Giants. Oh, nice. Nice. Hey, Paul, what's up, man? How you doing? Dude, and I've been reading your little Twitter things. Congrats, man. I hope things go well with that. Yeah, fucking Ed O'Neill, man. He's the bad guy. Yeah. Wizard didn't make the list, but it definitely counts. I see it. I have fucking, I had Little Monsters in here, and I had Halloweentown, and that's only a couple kids. So it's like, definitely, I'd say it counts. Yeah, I'm trying not to do teenager movies, but I do like, I gotta see The Blob, but I do have at least one on here, but I could do teenager movies at one point as well. That's even a bigger subgenre, because that's even bigger than this. Like, you can go a lot of directions with that. Maybe I'll do that another time. We should do, like, if you guys like a live stream like this where I'm doing like a list or something, we can maybe do this again. Hey Phil, how you doing, man? Welcome. What's up? Thanks for coming in. It wasn't 15 in that movie. Fucking Jesus. But Mochiji, I do have one that's kind of teenagers in this. I did break the rules one time, but they're kind of kids, so. But yeah, I will fuck with the teenager movies at one point, because you got Outsiders and Legend of Billie Jean and so many good ass movies. Fucking pump up the volume. Like you said, The Blob, even though I haven't seen the original Blob, I gotta do that. Dude, I didn't even think, because fucking, yeah, Mad Max Road Warrior and Beyond Thunderdome do have kids in it. That's the shit. I forgot about that. Fuck. That's a good one. Oh shit. Hook did not make the list, but that is a good pick. Hook is definitely awesome. Fucking little Rufio and shit with his mohawk. Like, that's the shit. Hook is the shit. Thank you for repping Hook. Oh, thanks, Ben. You didn't have to do that, but much appreciated. Ladybug. I think they did make a movie called Ladybugs. I think that is a movie. Oh, it's always good seeing you, Paul, man. It's always good seeing you, for sure. Hell yeah. So, number 12, I have this is a newer film. Mid-90s. Younger kid. His brother's abusive. His mom's kind of sleeping around and shit. He ends up hanging out with these older kids and skateboarding and shit. And this movie surprised me. By the way, this is number 12. This movie surprised me on so many levels. Like, I did not expect it to be, like, as touching and deep as it is, like, this movie hits from the cinematography to the characters. Like, the scene where they're sitting there and they broke into this area and the cops yelling at them, and he's like, they're just roasting each other. He's like, you Sheryl Crow looking ass motherfucker, like, you can't say that word, I don't think. Like, there's some great dialogue there. I love the scene where he's like, dude, like, you know, my shit, well, everybody thinks we have it worse in the world, but you wouldn't want to go into someone's other closet and wear their shit, you know? Like, you wouldn't want to. So we might act like we're the worst, but, you know, there's always some people worse off, and I really enjoyed that. And it's just interesting the twists and turns this movie thinks, and you think it's gonna end one way, but it ends another, and it's such a very well-made movie to come out of Jonah Hill. And the kids hit. Fucking, I love fucking First Grade or short, I think it's was it fourth grade, and they're like, my mom, I love how my mom, the big thing she took away from the movie is fourth grade can't afford socks, and that is very sad. But yeah, man, it is mid-90s fucking had to be on the list at number 12, had to be here. Mid-90s is the shit. Let's see what you guys put. Children, shit, that did not make the. That's a good ass one too. Thank you. I love Children of the Corn, man. That's a good ass one. Oh shit, yeah, 13 going on 30. That's another one. Fucking Jennifer Garner, right? Elektra. Even though that was a horrible movie, but and when I think Jennifer Garner, I think Elektra. Probably not the best thing to be thinking of. Exactly, the camaraderie of the gang, man. Like, and even they tried to they even tried to bring each other up, like when the one kid's like going to parties and shit, and they're trying to tell him like, hey man, you need to stop. And he loves the guys, but he puts them in danger and shit. And I do, like you said, man, the camaraderie of this group is insane. I love that movie. Oh shit, I gotta see Ladybugs, man. That sounds like the shit. Fucking love Rodney Dangerfield. The song is over. Oh, Paul, you just wait, man. I didn't let you down. I know my shit. You know, I can't just not have Stand By Me on the list, man. Yeah, one of the kids is called Fuck. I think that's the partying kid, too. That movie hits, man. If you haven't seen mid-90s, give it a shot. Like, it's dope. Anybody that knew me knows that number 11 had to be on the list. Yeah. Like, he's mean, but then in the end, he fucking, like, yeah, it's just, it's very three-dimensional. It's very, the characters are very, very three-dimensional. No one's a basic character. No one's like the villain character or the good guy. Everybody's messy. Because that's real life. We're all fucking messy, man. Oh, Monchichi, you wait. Number 11 is... Oh shit, my bad, I got distracted. Unaccompanied Minors. Sounds really wrong, but it's not. It's a good-ass movie. So, this is my favorite Christmas film of all time. And, here's the thing. Is I love these kids, man. And it's essentially the Breakfast Club in an airport on Christmas. and they're younger. They're not teenagers. They're kids. But you got your basic generic kid, Spencer. He's all right, but I'm not a big fan. But like the cast around him is great. You got the kid from Everybody Hates Chris as the nerdy, the kind of out there nerdy kid, you know, fucking girl fight. One time I saw this on fucking, I think he said I saw this on HBO, but my dad came in and turned it off. Like, he's such great lines. It's like, I'm Jewish. Like fucking, or when he's dancing and shit to the fucking little tape recorder and shit. And he hits himself in the neck with the cane, like, just great. The fat kid who always carries the Aquaman around and is just very silent and just kind of they're all running away on the golf cart and shit, and he just appears in the back of the golf cart like he fucking teleported. It's like, what the fuck, man? And that kid's pretty big. He was in a lot of shit, like Bad Santa, and he was in Sandlot too. And yeah. Love this movie. Donna, the kind of badass chick. Oh god. There's more scammers calling the house. Who beats the shit out of everyone and shit. I love Donna. And Grace, the rich chick, like, they just come together as a group and they work so well off of each other, and it's nice seeing them kind of get the Christmas spirit through each other. Because without each other, like, on their own, they were kind of miserable and shit, but they came together, fate brought them together, and, they end up bringing out the best in each other. And that's the fucking shit. It's just a very underrated film. I mean, it has its issues, and it's pretty generic and shit, but it's a good ass movie. It's a good ass movie, man. Don't be sleeping on unaccompanied minors. Yeah, Monchichi, that was a home phone. Yeah. And Axel is a dump, by the way. Slash and Axel, nice. The best. Okay, I gotta see the Cowboys now. Mr. Salvatore, how you doing, man? Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, mid-90s hits. And no, I agree, Marty. My bad, I almost called you Monchichi. I'm getting people confused now. It's a great movie. Mid-90s fucking hits. That movie blew me away when I saw that shit. Like, Joe, you wouldn't think it would. That's good, man. That's good. Good to hear, man. We're talking groups of kids film and shit for fucking Goonies Day. But yeah, man. It's good to hear you doing good. That is good to hear. For sure. But yeah, Monchichi, that was a home phone. We have one of those too. They're not all gone yet. They're not all gone. So now we're in the top 10. And here's one I kind of cheated because some of the kids are teenagers. But I feel like the main kid is still pretty young. I mean, he's on the edge of being a teenager, but he's not. I'm doing mostly kids, Batia, but I got one with teens, which I'm about to go over. But it mainly has to do with younger kids. But I couldn't keep this one off the list because I feel like it's one of the best ones ever made. It's a classic, in my opinion, and I don't think it's talked about enough. Fucking Over the Edge, man. 1979. I think it is. Brilliant fucking movie. These kids, we follow these kids. One of them played by Matt Dillon, and they're in this town. I forget where it's located, but there's like nothing to do there. So they had a rec center, but they take the rec center away, and these kids just like do drugs and shoot guns and shit at soda cans. And one day they get caught with the gun. They're chased by the police, and Richie, the gun wasn't loaded. Richie fucks with the police, and he is taken out, kind of like exactly the same way he is in Outsiders, essentially, except for this time it's during the day. But Matt Dillon dies exactly the same way he does in Outsiders. And the kids fucking riot, and I like this movie, man. Such interesting characters, from our main character Carl, who's kind of like this good kid, and we all know no one important is calling. We're not gonna fall for your scams. Yeah, that's gonna annoy the shit out of me. Wait 1 second. It will end. Oh, that one gave up pretty quickly. Okay. But yeah, I really like Carl. Like I said, sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied. The fucking phone threw me off. But fucking phone, man. But no, I really like how he's like the good kid, but he's hanging out with these other kids who are good kids, but they, they're into drugs and guns and shit. And that he's trying to do the right thing, but then push comes to shove, and he just snaps at the end and kind of becomes the unwanted leader of this rebellion. You got Matt Dillon's character, who is just kind of like a rebel without a cause, kind of, in a way, kind of like the James Dean character in a way. From Rebel Without a Cause, but he's just this kid rebelling against authority. He's not a bad kid. He's just a little rebel and shit. And then you got Dirt Pile. I don't know his name, but the kid with the BB gun who was shooting at cars and shit. And you're like, why is this kid doing this? And then you find out he's fucking homeless. And that this kid keeps ending up in jail, but he's fucking homeless, and the cops are just letting him go and not even like trying to get him a home or something. They're just letting him go and live in this dirt lot. That's why I call him Dirt Pile. Like he fucking doesn't have a home, and the cops keep letting him go to no home. And then you got the little kid Johnny, who's like a mute. It's crazy how much outside... I don't know when the book was written, but I feel like the writer might have taken a little from this, because there is little similarities here, which are kind of surprising. And then my favorite character is Fat Rambo, and he's this fat kid who reminds me of Rambo with his haircut and his like bandana and shit. So I call him Fat Rambo, and he's awesome. He like beats the shit out of this car with an axe, and these kids go nuts and shit. If you have not seen this fucking movie, check it out. It's fucking dope. Oh yeah, mention it. What do you want to mention? Go ahead, Matt. You can keep chatting and stuff while I talk. I will get to it for sure. Bless the Beast and the Children. That sounds dope. I'll check that out for sure. Thanks, Bone Chi-Chi. That's all we did in the 70s. Sheriff deputies gave us shooting tips. That's dope. That's dope. I mean, Hey, Beth, how you doing? What's up? How are you doing? But yeah, man, I couldn't leave Over the Edge off the list. It had to be there. Number 10. Um, Number 9, I had to go with another classic of my childhood in a sense. Oh yeah, you good, dude. Oh, nice, Sasha. I don't know. I saw one of the videos you did. You did a cinematography video about cinematography and stuff. And that was dope. I gotta finish it, but I started and you were talking about was it I forget which one you were talking about. Was it Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? I think that's what you were talking about. But yeah. But hell yeah, man. I would um I wanna see your tag. Ooh, okay. I want to see your tag, man. I gotta add it to the list of tags I gotta do. I got a bunch of tags to do, but it's going on the list. It's going on the list. Your tag's going on the list, man. That's dope. Hell yeah. The monkey, man. The monkey's in the house. Oh yeah, but if you want, I can. We're at number 9, but I can go over the list real quick. Uh, up to that point, we have 20 is Now and Then, 19 Adventures in Babysitting, 18 Little Monsters, 17 Halloweentown, 16 Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, had to include it, 15 Diary of a Wimpy Kid, 14 The Gate, 13 Little Giants, 12 Mid 90s, 11 Unaccompanied Minors, 10 Over the Edge, and now we're all caught up. We're all caught up. Yeah, I'm interested to see your tag, man, because I want to answer some questions from the sexy monkey. The sexy monkey. Fucking get a little British accent when I say that shit. A little bit. But, oh yeah, man, dude, it's June 7th is Goonies Day over in, what they call it. I forget where it's shot, but they started a holiday kind of like they do for the Blob and shit. They started it, and I'm like, dude, I can't not celebrate Goonies Day. Like, I can't not do something, you know. I gotta do something. Oh, nice, that's dope, man. Yeah, no worries about being late. No one's late, you know. You're right on time. When everyone arrives, they're right on time. In my opinion, everybody arrives when they're supposed to. Dude, mid 90s fucking hits. I had to be on the list. Mid 90s is just damn. Like that and Over the Edge. Like that's actually a good pairing. Like if you watch mid 90s and Over the Edge, because they're, I don't know, there's a similarity between them for sure. Especially mid 90s Over the Edge ends with ooh child. Uh, Things are gonna be easier. That's how that'd be dope to see. That could fit at the end of mid 90s, like. But yeah, it's a good ass movie. But coming in at number 9 is The School of Rock. Jack Blackman. Okay, but he's not why I'm focusing on this. The kids in this are funny as fuck. They're fucking great, man. And one of them died, I think, a few months back. The kid that played Frankie, well, he's an adult now. He died. And it's sad because they did come back together to do a little reunion. A little reunion kind of concert, and it hit for like School Rock. But these kids, I love it. He comes in and he's like, "I'm hungover. What does that mean?" And he's like, "It means you're drunk." And he's like, "No, it means I was drunk yesterday." And there's such good lines in here, like fucking where he asks the little flamboyant kid, like, "What do you hate?" He's like, "I hate you. You're tacky, and I hate you." Like, the kids had so much energy and life, and they could really play those instruments too, and they whooped ass. Like, fucking, it's just the kids really make this film. Jack Black is a highlight, and I love Jack Black, but if he didn't have the talented kids behind him, this movie would not be as successful as it is. Like, these kids carry their own weight and whoop some fucking ass, man. Like, especially and rip the guy that played Frankie, because that sucks. But especially fucking Frankie, man. Frankie and Zach stood out. The chick from Precious, she's awesome in this. Turkey Sub, I forget her real name. We can just call her Turkey Sub. That's what they call her in the movie. Turkey Sub. She had another name, but it's hard to pronounce and stuff. But no, these kids. Miranda Cosgrove is Summer, and her kind of like, "I don't want to be a groupie. They sleep with the band." There's, again, deals with adult subjects, but in an innocent way. That's how kids' movies should work. Don't be afraid to deal with those adult subjects, but deal with them in an innocent way. You know, there's always got to be that level of innocence to it. And Elliot, School of Rock kills that shit. That's my number 9, man. Had to have School of Rock on the list. Oh, it was perfect. I love Jonah Hill directed that. Great. Hey Art, how you doing, man? Welcome. Thanks. I appreciate that, man. I was just trying to think of, like, I was thinking I wanted to do a wide representation, and there's a lot of movies I haven't seen, and things like Monchichi and Marty and everybody here's been bringing stuff up that I haven't seen that I would like to see. But I was just trying to show how wide this subgenre really is. Like, there's a lot of movies with groups of kids in it. You got, like, your horror, you got, there's so many. Like, even, I think it was, Monchichi brought up Road Warrior and shit. It's like, yeah, it's an action film, but then you have the scene with the group of kids. Like, there is, like, you know, like, it's such a wide genre, and I even forgot about Road Warrior. I should have had that in here. But, such a wide genre, man. I'm glad you were inspired. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what the fuck. I'm curious, but also kind of scared, because you said the list isn't inspiring me, so I'm curious and scared at the same time, because, like, I'm honored, but I'm also terrified. Yeah. Okay. Number 8. Gotta go with the original It. Okay, the remake's got a good group of kids as well. I'm not gonna shit on the remake. I like the remake. And I like the kids in the remake, even though they were very Stranger Thing-ish. Like, it seemed after Stranger Things came out, a lot of the groups of kids movies decided we gotta be Stranger Things. But, this movie, I love these kids. And, I love how just these kids care for each other. The camaraderie. They all have each other's back. I mean, and these are really smart. Like, you can see there's something special about these kids, because most kids, would play baseball or something, or, ride bikes or something, explore. What do these kids do? They build a fucking dam. Just because the one kid saw it in a book or something, and he's like, I know how to do this shit. And they build a dam. That's fucking dope. And then they fight a killer clown. They fight a killer clown. And what I like about this is I know the remake's kind of more real because they get into fights and break up, but I love how they stick together and they're like a well-oiled machine, like a little army. Like they realize, I think Beverly, she's good with the slingshot. It's like, okay, we'll give you the slingshot. When the one kid's in he's choking because he doesn't have his inhaler and stuff, and the stuttering kid, Bill, has to go get his inhaler, get Eddie's inhaler. My bad, the names are coming back to me. And he leaves Ben, and this is Ben's first time meeting Eddie, and he comforts him. He doesn't know what to say or do because it's like this kid's kind of dying and shit. But he's like, it's gonna be alright, kid. It's gonna be alright. He does his best. The fact that he just met this dude and now he's like comforting him while he's like fucking choking and shit. These kids are the fucking shit. And I mean, Tim Curry, he steals that fucking movie. He's brilliant. I love Tim Curry. He's the best thing about that movie. But the kids carry their own weight. There's a reason why everybody says the kids' part is better than the adults' part. That's because those kids are doing a better job of getting us invested in them than the adults. And that's no offense to John Ritter and any of the adult actors. Also, you have Seth Green in there. And Seth Green's kicking ass, man. Can't forget Seth Green. He's hilarious. I love how he's kind of a cheesy, he's a cheesy kind of stand-up comic in it. Like, like I like the new Richie, where he's like cursing all the time. But I love that this one's just a fast talker and kind of like a stand-up comic in a way. I actually kind of prefer that better than the one kid who just won't shut the fuck up. And they actually call him Beep Beep Richie in the original miniseries. The kids never call him that in the remake. Pennywise just says that, which is weird because it's out of context. Little nitpick there. I still like the remake, but gotta go. Team original It. One of the best group of kids you're ever gonna film a kind. You don't fuck with the Losers Club, man. You don't fuck with the Losers Club, they'll fuck you up. Oh, dude, school, I don't know if you would enjoy it, but I think you would at least have fun with it, Sasha. Like, it's very much a love letter to rock music, and I like the groups, the kid group in it is great. And Jack Black's fucking funny as fuck, too. I love Jack Black. Fucking. Just play Recess. Yeah, dude. It, the miniseries hits. That's my first horror movie I've ever seen. That was my first horror film. Was the It miniseries. That shit scared the shit out of me. Hey, Corey. How you doing, man? Welcome. What's up? But yeah, man. Fucking can't not do this list without acknowledging the It miniseries. So yeah. So number 7. People were asking earlier where the fuck this was. Well, it was here the whole time, everyone. It was on the list the whole time. But I just didn't get to mention it yet. How you doing, Corey? Welcome, man. Welcome. But I just didn't get to it yet. But I got to it now. And number 7 is, of course, The Sandlot. You can't talk about a group of kids movie without mentioning the original Sandlot. I like part 2 as well. I do like part 2. Part 3, fuck part 3. I do have a soft spot for part 2 though. But fucking The Sandlot, man, kicks major ass. You got this little geeky kid, Smalls. doesn't really have many friends, kind of sits in his room all day, does like science projects and stuff. His mom's like, get the fuck outside, you know, get dirty, get into trouble. Not too much trouble, but she's begging her kid to get in trouble and shit. And he goes out and he finds these group of kids at the Sandlot. And a lot of the kids are mean to him at first, but one of the kids, Benny Rodriguez, sticks up for him. And he gets to join the group. And then the group lightens up to him, and they accept him as one of their own because he's like, well, Benny accepts him, we accept him. And he also suddenly gets pretty good at baseball because Benny helps him out with it and shit. But, I just like the camaraderie of this group and just the, just the different characters. Everybody stands out. The twins, the black kid with the afro, fucking yeah. We call him yeah. And then he'd be saying it throughout the movie. Yeah. You got Pork, the fat kid. Again, Benny, just Squints, the little kind of nerdy kid with the glasses. It's just, and it just hits, man. It's just the group camaraderie shines through how these kids care for each other and stuff. And the misadventures they get into, like with the Wendy Peppercorn incident at the pool, or fucking where they hit the ball over the fence and they got to get it back from the Beast, and they try all these different ways to get it back. This movie's just very fun, very enjoyable, and again, like I said, the kids stand out. Like with Willy Wonka, like I said, they had big personalities, but these kids as well, these kids have some pretty big personality behind them, and they're just fun to watch, where fucking Pork's teaching him how to make a s'more and stuff. He's like, you put the mallow on the graham cracker and shit. Fucking great lines. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Or like where they're sitting around, they're telling the folk tale of Beast, and it takes you back to the folk legends around the fire and shit, and it just hits. That movie just fucking hits, man. I could not talk about this subgenre. I could not make a top 20 without having Sandlot on there, and it has its rightful place at number 7, for sure. Had to have Sandlot. Oh, nice. Oh, shit. You're going to review. Oh, I'm excited to see the Alien review for sure. Like, I don't know. I'm excited to see which one you'll like better, because there's the great debate of the Alien, the first Alien versus the sequel Aliens. I want to see which one you would prefer. Like, I prefer Aliens, but the first Alien is more horror, so a lot of people prefer that, and I understand why. I like Aliens a little better because of the cast. I love the characters in that movie, but the first Alien kicks ass, man. And did you watch it yet? Did you already watch the first Alien, if I may ask? Cause yeah, man, it's dope. I'm excited to see your reviews. I watched your little fucking skit this morning. That was the shit. That was funny as fuck. That needs to be your channel trailer, man, because that shit was hilarious. And I feel like it captures the essence of the channel and yourself pretty well. It's just, that shit was funny. Oh, fuck yeah. I think you'll have fun with the franchise, man. I think you'll have fun with it. I won't give anything away, but, you know, I think you'll enjoy it, and I think you'll appreciate them. I haven't seen Alien 3 either, to be honest. Like, I haven't watched Alien 3 yet. Because I watched Alien Resurrection thinking it was part 3, and yeah. Dude, that was fucking hilarious. That was fucking hilarious. 9/11 was an inside job. No, you can't say that. That shit killed me, man. That shit. That shit fucking killed me. Oh god. Fucking hit. Fucking, that was some funny shit. What's the other thing you said? You're like, I'm King Gore and I'm an alcoholic. I can't fucking, dude, I told you before, you're just naturally funny, man. You got a talent at that shit. You're fucking funny. And that shit, I'm glad you said you're gonna be doing more of those, cause that shit was fucking dope. Like, man, you killed the sketches, man. Like, that shit's just hilarious. And your humor shines for your reviews, but it'll be cool to see more sketches and shit if you want. Don't. I'm not, again. No peer pressure or anything if you want, but that shit, like, you're talented, man. You're funny as fuck. I mean, honestly. And I know I'm pretty sure I've told you this before, that you're just naturally funny, but it's like that shit hit. That shit was fucking hilarious. I had to watch it twice. I had to watch it twice, and I kept rewinding it on the fucking 9/11 fucking alcoholic part, because that shit killed me, and I love the commentary there. That shit hit. That shit hit. Hey, Wendigo, how you doing? What's up, man? How you doing? But yeah, man, that shit hit. No, no problem. I'm just telling you, that shit was fucking funny. Shit was fucking, it's just some funny shit, for sure. But yeah, man. Okay, so coming in at number 6 is, I put 2 movies here. But they're in the same franchise, so it counts. If you're mad, just angrily rant at me in the comments. You know, and threaten me with death. I don't know what you do to tell someone you're mad nowadays. Usually that's what I see other people doing, but yeah, you can call me a cheater, but I had to put these 2 movies because I liked them equally. They were both pretty staple hoods of my childhood. And I know the first one is a remake. I've just never seen the original, so I don't know. These are the ones I grew up with, and that is Cheaper by the Dozen. Cannot do a group of kid movie with Cheaper by the Dozen. I know there's that All Mine and Ours, but I wasn't really a big fan of that. I wasn't really a big fan of that, but Cheaper by the Dozen's fucking great. Like, again, this family of just a shit ton of kids. A lot of them played by some recognizable names. You got fucking, I know, these are a couple of the older kids. You got Piper Perabo. You got fucking Tom Welling. Fucking Superman's in these movies. Fucking Hilary Duff. You got Allison Stoner. Trying to think. In the sequel, you get Taylor Lautner. And he's actually not bad in the sequel. Like, he's actually pretty good. He's not that cringy. But yeah, I love these movies, man. I just love seeing these kids interact. Fucking the scene where they're going to school and it's I'm just a kid and they're getting bullied and shit. How all like 11 kids team up to find the little redhead when he goes missing. And then in the sequel, they put him up against another family of children, like another like a family that has a shit ton of children and shit. Fucking the rival of Steve Martin, Eugene Levy. Eugene Levy's fucking hilarious. It's just funny, man. It's like these movies, like I feel good while these are feel good movies. Like I feel good while watching these movies. They take me back to when I was a kid, and there was times where we would have a bunch of kids over and stuff, and the house was full. Not anything even close to Cheaper by the Dozen. But I've lived in a house with a bunch of kids and shit, so it's like you can kind of see to see an exaggerated version of that is pretty fucking pretty funny, and it's just enjoyable, and the kids stand out. Like I remember the fat kid that played the tuba and the flute and shit. I don't remember their names, but I remember them. I remember the little redhead kid that caught frogs. Allison Stoner's little rebel character. Fucking who put the dog, who put the steak, fucking soaked the dude's underwear in steak juice. Then when he put it back on, the fucking dog bit him in the nuts. Fucking just all these kids are memorable. The twins. The two girls that would like, I think they were twins as well. They would like talk next to each other and shit. They would like talk at the same time. Just all the kids are fucking memorable. And this movie just fucking, these movies just hit, man. They're just fun. They're just fun movies, enjoyable movies. And they had to be on the list. I'm talking groups of kids movies here. Cannot have Cheaper by the Dozen 1 and 2 on the list. I know they're remakes. Well, it's a remake, but I haven't seen the original. I bet it's good. It's probably good, but these are the ones I grew up with, you know? Oh shit. You did some chicken fingers. How you do? That's nice. That's good. Kittens and puppy dogs. Oh, yeah. Fucking from the little skit and shit. It was great. Yeah, a lot of stars, man. Fucking Martin, Steve Martin, Helen Hunt, I think her name, or is it Bonnie Hunt? I don't know. There's too many Hunts. But, you know, Wayne Knight's in there. Wayne Knight. He's dope. Just a lot. Yeah, man, I enjoy it. Overboard hype? Would Overboard help? Would Overboard count? No, Oh, wait. Yeah, he has kids and shit. That is right. I think you could count that. Dude, fuck yeah. Never mind. So, it didn't make the list, but definitely some Overboard hype for sure. Gotta love Overboard. Fucking Kurt Russell and fucking Goldie Hawn. I never really think about I'm gonna have to watch that again, because that does have kids in it. And I remember the kids being fun and shit, or being a fun part of it. I'll have to rewatch that for sure. God. There you go, that's a smart one, Paul. Fucking Overboard. Huay Lipo is the way you say thank you very much in Siberian. Wait, what is that from? What is that one from? Oh, one kid thinks he's Pee Wee Herman. Oh, shit. I have to rewatch Overboard, because I totally forgot about the kids in that movie, man. And I like Overboard a lot. Overboard's a classic. I gotta rewatch that. Coming in at number 5, we're in the top 5 now. Number 5, gotta go with Holes. Holes is one of the most underrated fucking Disney movies of all time, and one of just underrated movies of all time. I gotta stretch. I haven't sat down for a while. I gotta take a little walk and shit. But Oh, I need my list. I can't go without my list. Fuck. Uh, Come back. Pick up the list. But fucking Holes, man. It's like a little prison movie for children. And this movie is very intricate, has a lot of moving parts, but again, I love the camaraderie of the kids in this movie. Like, I love how they all have nicknames. Like, you got Zigzag and Caveman and Zero and X Ray and all that. And even the adults start calling them by their names, but like Zigzag and stuff. And these kids are just out in the middle of the desert digging holes, and they're just trying to have the best fun they can in this like what's it called, rehabilitation camp out in the middle of the desert and shit. And yeah, like it's a fun, very heartwarming film, very much an adventure film. Has a lot of moving parts, and is just very enjoyable. I really enjoy this fucking movie. Shia LaBeouf does good. I really like the connection between Stanley and Zero, man. Shia LaBeouf, and I forget who plays Zero. I think it's a rapper now. Like, well, the person that played Zero, he's a rapper now. And I just forget who it is, but no, I just fucking love this movie. This movie is fucking underrated as fuck. And like I said, there's a lot of moving parts to it. It's a western. It's like a prison movie. It's a fucking adventure movie. It's got your comedy. It's got a lot of moving parts in it. And Sigourney Weaver and John Voight are in it. So you gotta give it up for them, man. So hell yeah. So coming in at number 5 is Holes, for sure. And I gotta rewatch Overboard now. I gotta rewatch Overboard. Oh shit. Nice, Sasha. That's dope, man. That's funny. So on to number 4, man. Coming in at number 4 is Gotta Be. And everybody, as soon as they came in, they were like saying, "Hey, you gotta have this on the list." And I was like, "I do, man. I couldn't not have this on the list." Fucking Stand By Me, man. Number 4. You can't not, like, when you think of groups of kids film, there's gonna be like a couple that come in your mind. This is one of them. Fucking, I like how the group is small. There's only 4 kids. You got your main kid, Will Wheaton. You got River Phoenix, or was it Joaquin Phoenix? I don't know. I think it's River Phoenix that plays the other kid. You got Jerry O'Connell, the fat kid, and you got Corey Feldman as the crazy kid, because who the fuck else is Corey Feldman gonna play? Do you think he's gonna be the normal kid? No, he's gonna be the crazy kid, because Corey Feldman has issues. Always has. No offense to Corey Feldman, but actually, all offense to Corey Feldman. I don't care. But no, it's just enjoyable to watch these kids' journey and to see them grow through this one experience of trying to find a dead body. It's the companionship and the camaraderie. This is one of the most, like, heartfelt group in this fucking thing. Like, in this list, they care about each other so fucking much. and the only thing is, I wish the other two members were a little bit more loyal, because they do take off in the end, and they leave it to the two other kids alone with Kiefer Sutherland. But I like it. I also like it that way, because that's some real shit. That's some real shit. And I really, I enjoy the bonds of the characters as a group, and then their singular bonds with each other. They're just great. These kids have great chemistry, and this is just a great little coming of age story. One of the best coming of age stories, and it deserves its fucking status as being so. You know, gotta plug Stand By Me, man. So yeah, number 4 is Stand By Me. So we're in the top 3, and I was thinking long and hard, and I'm like, yeah, these are the 3 movies. You already know number 1, if you know me, and you might know number 2 if you know me. But this third one, lately I was a little while back, I was picking on this movie. I was fucking with this movie, and just out of fun. I didn't mean anything I said, but because we got in a little debate and shit on one of the streams, and I had to be like, nah, man, this movie, man, this fucking movie. But in the end of the day, I do love this movie. I enjoyed a lot, and it is Monster Squad, man. Fucking little children fighting monsters, man. I rewatched this with John a little while back now, but and oh, John, hey John, how you doing? Oh yeah, dude. But I'm sorry if you streamed last night and I missed him. I fell asleep. I was waiting for people to go live, and then I fell fucking asleep. And I woke up at 2 in the morning. I was too tired, so I just went back to sleep and shit. But my bad, dude. How you doing, John? I was just talking about how I watched this movie with you. I had already seen it before, but I watched this movie with you a little while back. And another movie I was talking about as well, you had shown me for the first time, so it's like, that's fucking dope. It's funny because I literally just said your name and you showed up. Like, literally just said your name. Yeah, no, dude, I wouldn't, like, miss your shit on purpose. I'm not mean. You know, I always try to be there when I can, man. I always try to be there. I actually, someone else tried to contact me as well last night. I keep missing him. I gotta, hopefully I can catch up with him tonight or something. And we can hang out. Because this guy keeps hitting me up and I keep missing him. Oh, Stand By Me is the shit, Sasha. I can get why that's Bryn's favorite movie, because it's amazing. It's a dope fucking movie. Yeah, I was just waiting, and I had like a review on, and I was just chilling. I was gonna see if anybody else was going live, because I just gotten off with Ethel after Jurassic Park and shit, and I fell asleep. I passed out, and I woke up again in the middle of the night, and I passed out again. Because I was like, fuck it. Like, I was gonna check if anybody was streaming, but I'm like, fuck it. I can barely see right now. I need to go back to bed. I need to take these glasses off and go back to fucking bed, but yeah. My bad. Like, I was checking this morning, I didn't even get a notification that you went live last night. So that kind of sucks. Like, I didn't. I was going through my backlog and shit to see if anything I missed. I didn't even get notified. Lots of exclusive juice. What the fuck? I'm not even gonna ask. Back to Monster Squad. Back to Monster Squad, man. This movie just hits on all the levels. You got a good group of kids. You got like the badass older kid with a leather jacket, blackmails women. Still can't get, I love the movie. I still can't get over that happens in the movie. That just makes it like 10 times funnier. It's like, what the fuck? Just a funny aspect of the movie. Um, you got Horace, the fat kid, and you got fucking all the other kids. And they're just a good little group. Again, another little well-oiled machine. Like, kind of like the kids in it. These kids know what they're doing. They squabble a little bit. But they take on these fucking monsters, man. They take on Dracula. They take on the Wolfman, the Mummy, the creature from the Black Lagoon. And they whoop ass. And the little sister is fucking hilarious, calling them chicken shit and stuff. And this is the only movie where you're gonna see Dracula call a little girl bitch. You can't go wrong with fucking Monster Squad, man. And I know I had to rip into it a little bit, but that I was forced to. I was in a debate, and I had to rip into it a little bit because of the debate. They chose two movies that I love, but I love the other movie a little bit more, so I had to go in on this, but I love this fucking movie. I meant nothing that I said. I love this fucking movie. It's the shit. It's fucking great. The fat kid with the shotgun. My name is Horace. My name. It's the shit. Yeah, man, so. Can't sleep on Monster Squad. It's gotta be here at number 3. Number 2. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to try to find it and rewatch it, cause watch the playback and shit, cause it sounds dope. Like, especially if you're saying go back and rewatch. I definitely want to see what was said and shit. Very interested. So, number 2. Gotta go. And you guys all know my number 1 anyways, but I don't know, this was still a fun list to do. Number 2 is Lost Boys. Love fucking Lost Boys. The Frog Brothers, man. Oh, did I just... I'm sorry if I accidentally reported someone. I accidentally dragged my tongue on someone's name and the report button came up. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. My bad. I hope no one got reported. Oops. Because everybody here is good people. But shit, you gotta love the Frog Brothers, man. And them and Corey Haim, when they come together and shit, like, that group is just so dynamic. They're just so fun to watch. Fucking Corey Feldman doing his little Stallone impression the whole time. We want vampires. Yeah. Fucking, it's some funny shit. I love the Lost Boys, man. Such a, like, it's like Goonies versus vampires. Kind of like Monster Squad, but more brutal, more blood, more gore. Some very awesome characters. I love the teenage characters as well. I love David and Chip. I won't get too much into them because we're focusing on the kids. But the kids, man, if this movie was just a straight up R without the fun factor of the kids, I don't know if I'd like it as much. I don't. I would still like it, but it's like the kids really make this unique. Like the Fogg brothers, and they're kind of testing each other at comic book logic and shit. They add that extra factor. And again, I don't think I would like it as much if it was just a Goonies, like if it was just a PG movie with vampires in it and shit. Like a fun little kid like vampire adventure. What makes this movie work is the combination of the kids elements and the R-rated horror elements to create this fun badass adventure. And it kicks ass. It kicks fucking ass. I love this fucking movie. It's my second favorite movie of all time. And also my second favorite horror movie of all time. Even though I see this more than a horror. And that's why when I'm ranking my top 10 favorite films of all time, I put it on top of my favorite horror film of all time because I feel like this surpasses horror. Like, this is just a fucking awesome movie. Fucking great soundtrack. Great score. The score is great too. Like, everybody talks about the soundtrack, and the soundtrack's amazing, but the score is fucking amazing as well. Like, now I'm ranting, but you guys all know it's good. You guys all know it's good. There you go. Yeah, which channel, man? I'm gonna look back at my subscriptions because I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to all 4 channels. I'm gonna watch it as well. Oh yeah, man, dude, Monster Squad is so much fun. Monster Squad is the shit. I love that. Oh, John Steele? Okay. Younger Van. Yeah, that's what I heard, and I don't think it would have worked as well. Like, you have the one vampire kid, but I like it that you got the teenagers mixed with the younger kids and shit. I like that better. It's much more fun that way. So, we've gotten to number 1. You guys know what the fuck it is. You guys already know. I have it in the title. And I did this list entirely for the fucking... because today is the day of the movie. Because they said... I keep forgetting where this place was... where the movie was filmed. But in that town, they made June the 7th Goonies Day. And it's fucking Goonies, man. This movie, to me, I know it has flaws, but to me, it's perfection. It can do no fucking wrong. From all the kids being unique and having strong personalities and standing out. Yes, they may be stereotypes, but they also have substance. Every one of them has substance in their own way. Even though they are stereotypes. Like, my bad, I'm back. But from Data to Mikey to Chunk to Andy to the girl with the glasses to Brand, just all of them stick out in their own way. And they're all great fucking characters. The Fratellis are great villains. Sloth is a memorable character. This movie just hits on so many different levels. I love the adult humor, but it's still done through an innocent lens. Like, it's still innocent. Like, that's how you do it, man. As you can talk about adult shit, but if you're talking about it with a child, you do it in an innocent way. That's how this movie does it. That's how a lot of the others on the list does it. It's what I fucking enjoy about these movies. This just hits. This just fucking hits. And yeah, man, it just hits for sure. And I could rant about this movie for hours. It's a good ass movie. I might watch it later. Fuck it. It is the day. It's the day to watch it. Even though I already know the movie pretty damn well. I already know the movie. I've seen it hundreds of times. Well, not hundreds, but I've seen it a shit ton of times. I mean, it's my favorite movie of all time. And today is the day to celebrate that. And it's dope. I found it out because a lot of, we've been doing Jurassic Park and we've been doing Alien Month, and it's all these other movies were getting in the spotlight and stuff. Misery, 40th anniversary and stuff. And I was glad I could finally come up and celebrate this movie and all the other movies in this subgenre. Celebrate this subgenre, man. I wanted to make this more than just Goonies. I wanted to celebrate this underrated subgenre. And yeah, man, I love this movie. And I guess what we'll do now is I'll just go down the list and I'll just talk about what was on the list, go over it one more time, and then if you guys want to stick around and chat, we can chat. Hell, I'm even willing to go over and do a StreamYard if you want. I just wanted to kind of make this a kind of personal thing and do this solo, and this was nothing against anybody. I just wanted to, take this one-on-one with this one. And, yeah, man. I had fun, and I hope you guys had fun. So we got number 20 for my top 20 groups of kids movies. 20, Now and Then. 19, Adventures in Babysitting, the original. 18, Little Monsters. 17, Halloweentown. 16, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original. 15, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. 14, The Gate. 13, Little Giants. 12, Mid-90s. 11, Unaccompanied Minors. 10, Over the Edge. 9, School of Rock. 8, It. 7, Sandlot. 6, Cheaper by the Dozen, 1 and 2. I couldn't pick one over the other. They're both enjoyable. I love them both. 5 is Holes. 4 is Stand By Me. 3 is Monster Squad. 2 is Lost Boys. 1 is Goonies. And that is my list. Give you guys a couple minutes if you want to chat and shit. I will be here. I can't turn off my camera, so I'm probably gonna block it out for a second. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed talking to you guys about these. And I enjoyed shooting the shit, getting into these movies that I enjoy a lot, and talking about this underrated subgenre. And shooting the shit about Goonies, man, because it's Goonies Day, guys. Rocky Road. Yeah, the lines, I forgot so many good lines. This was my dream, my wish. It didn't come true, so I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back. Gold, gold, gold. Fucking all gold. All gold. The fucking... Michael Jackson didn't come to my house, but his sister did. Fucking... I love those, like, little underrated lines that no one talks about from that movie. But yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. I don't know if anybody's still here since I lost connection. Um, yeah, I'm not seeing anybody in the chat. Oh wait, wait a minute. Yeah, I think I'll wrap this up. But I enjoyed doing this. I enjoyed shooting the shit with you guys, talking all things Goonies and the subgenre of group of kids films. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And yeah, man, I gotta probably gonna go watch John's stream or fucking watch Sasha's tag video because Sasha's got a tag video. So that's the shit. Yeah, if you check out everybody in the chat, guys. If you have not met these people before, they're all dope. Corey's got a really awesome sketch. John spits knowledge and fire. Sounds really cringy coming from me, but he's really cool. John's the man. Corey's the man as well. And Sasha, one of the nicest people on YouTube. Fuck yeah, check them out, man. All these guys are good people. Yeah. So I'm gonna get this going. Hope you guys have a good day. Stay frosty. This is Trenchy. Goonies never say die.